Your boy Kachi coming to you live.
It has the auto. Now, the auto has 63% critical chance with that 5.3 multiplier, status of 99. As far as for the semi, it has more crit and more multiplier, but it's low on the status with the 63. Alright. Now, when you're talking about the burst mode, you shoot 5 bullets at once. It has 75 with the 5.9. It has 99%. So, going off of the burst and the auto, it has the same amount of status. The semi has more crit than both of them, but it has less status because it's heavy on the crit side and it's semi, so you fire one bullet at a time. But even if you go through the modes, it can hold up against most enemies, even if you're going into a survival of like at least 2 to 3 hours, going up against high level enemies like level 175, 180, so on and so forth. So just by me having argon scope in there, you'll come across some heavy gunners, bombards, and the like. So put out 2 of those guys out there. Let me see now. You could probably have a crewman out there who actually want to get up close to you, trying to mess you up. And I'll just have these guys out here. Now, as far as with the burst mechanic on it, it will wreck. If I go semi, that's like that. And if you go full auto, as long as you aiming on top of their heads, you are good to go. So you just go burst again. I believe the burst, in my opinion, is like the better of the bunch, just because you're pumping in more. And once you land that headshot on them, you'll be doing more damage. But if you decide to go semi, you gotta be real precise when you're talking about the semi, because you're firing one bullet at a time, but you'll be doing more damage. That's just me rocking the argon scope. Now, if you don't have argon scope, you can use the galvanized mods, especially the galvanized scope, because with this you get 120% critical chance when aiming for 12 seconds. But when you get a headshot kill, you increase that critical chance by 40%. So you're talking about 160 of critical chance, which is sweet. Alright, so with the galvanized scope on, let's just say I land a critical, it has to be a headshot on a headshot kill. So just going off of the headshot kill. So now the galvanized scope is in, and I'm just gonna be bursting these guys down. See that? See how it just shreds them to pieces? He just died from slash. You just have to get the headshot kill on them. But if you have the slash and you have the status going in on them guys, it will rob you. So you gotta like real be careful on that. But it's going to do the work that it's supposed to do. So that's the galvanized scope on. Also, what you can do is you can also have hunter munitions on. Because once you proc a slash proc a critical chance, you will apply some slash onto them. And of course, when you have viral and slash working together, that's flat out GG written all over. So let's run that back. I'm gonna go semi on this, and he's flat out dead. So there he goes. That was a heavy slash right there. heavy slash. That's just straight up semi right there. You see? That is just straight up just me raping them when it comes to the headshot. Because when the headshot goes in, and depending on how heavy the slash is, it will do a crap ton of damage. So you could go with that if you want to. So you have plenty of options if you want to mess around with. But mostly the build for my Hind is just the serration, split chamber, vital sense to go along with the hammer shot. Crit delay, hunter munitions. You can have galvanized scope on. You can also have argon scope if you want to, and of course malignant force with the rhyme rounds to proc the viral on, because since the status is at 99%, you'll be procking more status as you go along. So this slot right here, you can mix and mingle with your mods as you want to. So I mean, hell, if you want to add more viral, you could just have prime cryo rounds in there to add more viral onto it. That's up to you if you want to go that route. More viral, I mean, hey, you want to get down their health as much as possible, so it's good to go right there. And as far as with the Kuva Hind, it's self-explanatory as far as the build. But for most people, you could rock this build and be fine. Have the Argon scope. As long as you're aiming for their heads, you'll be having more critical chance. And you'll just be doing more damage, because your crit chance will be up. Alright? And if you want to play it safe and not worry about the whole headshot thing, just go with hunter munitions. And you just keep procking slash. Alright? So that is practically the build as far as with the Kuva Hind. Let me know what you think as far as with the build. Something to be changed, something to be altered, whatever the case may be. So let me know in regards to that. And if you haven't done so, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And to all my members out there, you guys are awesome. And with that, guys, I'll catch you later, man. Peace.